Here's a nice level 4 type question. We're being asked to simplify this polynomial expression. All right, so we've got some brackets and we have a nice trinomial inside the first bracket, and we're subtracting another trinomial which is inside the second bracket. All right, let's go and tackle this problem. So here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to remove the brackets. Now in front of the first bracket, I don't have anything, right? So just think of it as like a big +1 or a big plus or a big positive dude outside the first bracket. So the positive dude, remember, is happy with everyone the way they are. No one changes. Okay, so this remains 11x to the power 3y minus 3x squared y squared plus 4x y to the power 3. But what's going to happen here when this negative comes in, this negative is going to multiply everything inside the bracket. So it's as though everything inside the bracket is being multiplied by -1, right? So the negative dude comes in and says, oh no, why do you got to be so negative? Cheer up, man, right? And says, sees this one, oh, negative, come on, smile a little, right? Be positive, all right? And sees this positive and says, oh, Mr. Positive, come on, be negative like me, right? Remember, the negative guy does not like things the way they are, wants them the opposite, okay? So the negative guy comes in and changes all those signs. All right, so we're left with this. So nothing changes in the first bracket, but in the second bracket, all the signs change. Okay, so instead of negative 6x to the 3y, we have positive 6x to the 3y. Instead of negative 5x squared y squared, we have positive 5x squared y squared. Instead of positive 9xy to the 3, we have negative 9xy to the 3. Okay, now we add our like terms. So I'm going to add all the x to the 3y's together. Okay, so here's one and there's another one. Okay, we add them together. I have 11 of these ones plus 6 over here. That makes, what is that, 17? So we have 17x to the 3y. Then I have my x squared y squareds, okay, and more x squared y squared. So I have negative 3 plus 5. That makes positive 2. Okay, so I have positive 2x squared y squareds. And then I have plus 4x to the 3 minus 9xy to the 3. Okay, these are like terms. And so I'm going to, don't forget your negative here, and that's positive. So we have a battle between 4 and negative 9. Negative 9 is going to win because 9 is bigger than 4. And it happens to be negative, so the answer is going to be negative. And the difference between 9 and 4 is 5, so negative 5x y to the power 3. Okay, and that is our answer. Let's go and plug that into the program. And here we go. So we have 17x to the power of 3, y, why not, plus 2x squared, y squared, and take away 5, x, y to the power of 3, like that. Ta-da! Okay, let's just do this example quickly. So I'm going to do, let's just bring that into the PowerPoint again. Brackets, and when we do, these are all going to stay the same, but these ones are going to change signs, okay? So that's going to become negative x to the 3y, minus 6x squared y squared, and minus 2x y to the power 3, okay? Just like that. All right, then we're going to add like terms. So we have 4x to the 3y and add it to negative x to the 3y, which makes 3x to the 3y. And then we have 7x squared y squared added to negative 6x squared y squared, which makes 1x squared y squared. Okay, but we don't bother writing the 1, so just plus x squared y squared. Okay, minus 5xy to the 3 minus 2xy to the 3 is minus 7xy to the power of 3. Okay, so let's go and enter those values. Okay, so we have 3x to the, 3x to the power of 3y plus x squared y squared minus 7xy to the power of 3. Yay! Okay, and that's it for level 4. Have a good day.